Hey guys, it's Meg. I am back this week with a new tarot reading for you guys. I hope you guys are doing okay, that you're hanging in there as best as you can, especially if you're in quarantine. I feel like a lot of places are, so my heart and my thoughts go out to you guys at this time. If you are if you are interested in seeing more from me, especially at this time, you guys can go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can see more about my tarot reading, about my vlogs. You can basically stay in the loop for whenever I post new work. I've also included my social media, other places you can get a hold of me outside of YouTube if you would like to. So go ahead and check the links in the description. And just a quick little update. You'll see the full thing in another video. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there as best as I can. It's only the first real week of the month that we've been allotted for this lockdown, and I'm feeling incredibly restless, but we still have a long way to go, and trying to keep my head in check because I don't see it lightening up anytime soon. But that's not the point of this video. We're not gonna complain. We're just gonna carry on as best as we can. And speaking of that, we're gonna do a new tarot reading this week, so if you'd like to join me, go ahead and grab your favorite deck and we'll read our cards together. The deck I'm using, you've seen before, it is the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and you can see who that's by right there. So we're going to go through our standard shuffling routine and pull some cards and see how this goes. Look at that, though. That's so pretty. I love that. Anyway, yeah, I like the blues. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to start with my shuffling routine. Oops. Normally, I would read the cards that kind of jump out of the deck, but lately, like, you see how that one's maybe not, you see how that one's sticking out. I've been pulling cards that haven't fallen, like, have been really sticking out. Like, there's one right here that's sticking out. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I've been pulling cards that have been sticking out of the deck quite a bit. So and that's actually made for some very interesting personal readings, as well as I've done some card pulls for friends of mine in the past couple of days, and it turned out to be very interesting. So hopefully this is going to be no different. So I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to cut. Okay. So there we go. All right, whoops, sorry about that. So the first card I'm going to pull is the Two of Pentacles. And I've learned to read this card in two ways. But basically it's depending on what your situation is, you're either juggling a lot, you have a lot on your plate, and it's been difficult for you to kind of balance all that you have going on, or you're having a lot of fun and you're doing a lot that makes you feel fulfilled and happy as a person. In this interpretation of it, it does suggest balance and prioritization, also your daily affairs. But the flip side of that is that you're feeling unstable and disorganized. And I feel very confident in saying that it's a good card to pull right now, especially right now because we have a supermoon tonight. Or I will be doing my ritual, my cleansing ritual tonight. And from what I understand of the research that I've done for the supermoon, it tends to, I believe it's the full moon in Libra. This time tends to be a very powerful shift for a lot of people, and it's highlighting places where our lives might be unbalanced and we need to reprioritize where our energy is going. So I really feel confident in saying that this card is a good card to have to remind us that we don't have to stay off balance. We can work to make ourselves feel better, and we can work to do better as well. So that is the Two of Pentacles. The next card I'm going to pull is the Nine of Wands. And here's another card that I feel really good about sharing with everybody because this card is suggesting that we are persevering through the situation at hand. We're on lockdown and it's been very difficult. It's been difficult for a lot of people, and I'm certainly feeling it. But we're persevering. All of us are persevering, and we're in what seems to be the last stretch of it. I'm not going to say it's going to go away tomorrow. You know, this virus isn't going to go away right away, and that's a sad thing to say because a lot of people are suffering, and believe me, my heart and my thoughts are with everybody who's considered an essential employee, but also who might be suffering with it. And I'm here. I'm feeling it. I'm sending my love and good thoughts to all of you. But another element of this card is the wisdom that we may gain from experiencing all of this the way that we have. And hopefully we'll come back stronger as a society. It's going to take a lot of work to recover, just because businesses are closed, everything stopped, it feels like. And it's going to take a while to recover from that. But what have we learned? What have we learned from all of this? And I feel like that's going to be what endures after that is the wisdom that we've gained from going through all of this. So that is the Nine of Wands, and we're going to move on. The last card that I am pulling right now is the Hanged Man woman. Let's not gender it. This person is suspended, which is one of the ideas of this card. So this card suggests a sacrifice has had to be made. We're in suspension, and this situation that has caused us to be in the state is requiring patience and a lot of it to get through. I love that this reading happened right now because it's all working together. I love this. And another interpretation that I've seen is that the situation is requiring a change in your perspective to get through, and perhaps the views that you had before before you found yourself in the situation you're in, perhaps those views are being challenged and changed because of what you're going through. So maybe you thought, oh, we're doing okay, we're being fine, we can get supplies anytime we need them. while that still may be true, you know, you're fighting to find things like paper towels, or I've seen baker's yeast is kind of hard to come by right now, which is very odd. I didn't, you know, maybe we're not experiencing situations where everything's cleared out now. But the point of me mentioning supplies is that, you know, it's being, like, for me, not going through things quite as fast, and that's hard. I will admit, I use my supplies fairly quickly, thinking shampoo and conditioner, because what's this anyway? The point of me saying that is that your views are being challenged and your perspectives on things are being asked to change because of this card coming up. So, how do I see all of this working together? So, if we're talking about balance, or the flip side of this being unstable, our lives have turned upside down because of this virus, and we're having to rethink and prioritize our lives a little bit differently. But we are persevering and we're doing the best that we can, even if we do see the last stretch of this lockdown and this quarantine, whatever may happen. Our wisdom, the wisdom that we gain from being in this situation, is what will last through, you know, through the rest of this lockdown, through whatever happens next. And, you know, being in this situation is requiring changes and sacrifices, and all of this is requiring a sense of patience, because yes, it won't last forever, but right now it really does feel like that. So that's how I see the cards working together. If you guys want to see more from me in the future, you know where the subscribe and the bell buttons are. Go ahead and click everything if you'd like to come along. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can get a hold of me at the links in the description. And I think that is about it for this reading, guys. I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.